California still on fire?
California, it looks like it's smoldering. Some of those fires from last night, still a little bit of smoke billowing. Apparently more protests are planned today. So we'll see what happens today.
So my uncle sends me, because he's in L.A., he sends me a whole bunch of, he got stuck on the freeway. Let me tell you about California, and you know this. You live anywhere. I could agree with you on, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, you're protesting widgets. I don't care.
Right.
I could agree with you on that up until the point where you decide that the best thing for you to do is take traffic and make it a nightmare. Then anything I agree with, even if I do, I will do everything in my power to battle against you. And if you've never been to Los Angeles in traffic, as bad as you think it is here at Nashville, multiply that by 1,000, even on a day like a Saturday. You think, it's a Saturday. Shouldn't be that bad. It's the worst time. They're all awful. And you've got people that are, you're going to work and you're stuck in traffic, or better yet, you can't even move.
Yeah, they couldn't go anywhere.
The insanity of that. I listened earlier, I've watched Newsom all weekend. He's, you can come and arrest me if you want. That's what you want. All of you want this because you want to look like you're look at me, I'm standing up for whatever thing that you think you're standing up for. Like, people act like ICE didn't exist before Trump.
Yeah, like this is a brand new thing.
Yeah, like they came up with it like Trump got in office next day. They're like, let's get a whole bunch of people and we'll just have them go out and just arrest all the brown people they could find. Like, that's the way they make it. It's not. None of that's real.
No.
ICE existed. ICE did raids under Biden. They did a whole bunch of raids under Obama.
Right, yeah, Obama still holds the record, I think, for the number of deportations.
He's the deporter-in-chief.
Yeah.
That's what his nickname was. And this whole thought that I'm going to burn it, I saw the same thing, which not talked about a lot, which was Minneapolis. Minneapolis did the same thing and tried to close everything down, make sure that... It's fascinating that we are working against ourselves to stop something that, yes, you know what, are some people that are here and their only crime is they came across the border illegally, and yes, we can sit here, we can debate the merits of this, that, and the other, of what should we do next with those people. But the reality is you don't even want us to get the bad people out. That's the thing. I'm fascinated by, what do you mean, not even the bad? No, not even the bad people.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, and the whole thing about how, sending in the National Guard troops just escalates this more.
Oh, 100%.
These people were already, they were already setting fires.
Yes.
And throwing rocks at federal officers. I might be crazy, but if you throw a rock the size of a baseball or a softball at somebody, that could be interpreted as attempted murder.
Yes, absolutely.
You can kill somebody like that.
If you're throwing a rock at me, like when I was in England, when I was a young kid, the IRA was everywhere, and they didn't mess around. Like if you tried to do something to the cops, they would take you out. There was no playing about. And we have gotten to this point where we allow the police. Now, do I think that there's a bit of an escalation? You could say so. I was in the riots in '92. It wasn't. They didn't immediately roll out the National Guard. It took a while for the National Guard to roll on out. Mm-hmm. But it is. I don't think we need to bring. I think we can all agree. I don't want rolling thunder of our military cruising through the streets of any city in America. I don't think that's a good look.
Right. Marines are not police officers.
No.
I've heard people say that you put the active military in charge like that, they don't see people as suspects.
No. They're not there to judge you from, like, we're going to take you into custody, we're going to do all this kind of stuff. They're there to judge you immediately.
Yeah, you are a combatant.
Yes.
And that'd be scary if it gets to that point. That's going to be scary.
And I think most people, even people that are, let's get everybody out of here. You understand that when you start militarizing to a certain point where you've got actual military on the ground, this is not a bunch of MS-13 members taking on the police and outgunning them and stuff you're putting military on the streets, and as bad as this thing can get, it's, let it play itself out. If they want to burn themselves down, just contain it, because that's what they did. The National Guard in 92, what their goal was, let's contain it. If you guys want to destroy your city, we're going to just make sure it doesn't get past this zone. And that's kind of what it was at that point in time. I don't think that, but I don't want to see the Marines on the streets.
No, because I'm telling you, man, they're not police officers.
No.
I'll just say that.
Yeah, you give a
not police
20-year-old or a
officers.
21-year-old, basically, hey, make sure nobody does anything. Well, you're not there for your Miranda rights. You're there to make sure they don't do anything at all costs.
Exactly.
And if that cost is I shoot you in the leg, that's just going to get ugly. And then it's going to cause more hell, which, again, L.A., this is the bed you guys want to make and lie in. I'm fascinated by it. And every single politician wants to be arrested. They want to be the martyr. He's daring him, old Gavin Newsom, because he wants to be the dude where you look the part. Look at me. Look, I got arrested. I'm playing hard for the whole team. That is such crap. And that's exactly what they want. It's fascinating to watch. And the fact that you're burning stuff down, I don't get it.
They're burning down their whole neighborhood.
That's it. That's the same thing. 1992, those riots, they basically decided we're going to destroy all of our neighborhoods because that'll show you guys. What does it show? What does it show? And the difference in 92 is those are people from the streets who live there. So many of these people are outside agitators. It's fascinating and bizarre at the same time.